main worry was, as a TO, he wants to make sure that the pools kind of stay even. So, I mean, he did want to take Scale's spot.
Ah,
but
Scale's not here?
He was no, he didn't. He ended up not showing up. He was a 7 seed, so
sure.
It was like, you know, maybe not fair, but you know, was able to work it out for.
Gumball, I mean, that works.
Yeah, exactly. And now we're starting on FD. I've noticed that with Champagne in specific, people really like to start Blendtec on FD for some reason. I don't know if it's because he doesn't get grabs off as often as other Peaches do, or, well, this is Sheik, granted, but it is pretty common to take Blendtec to FD to start. Don't necessarily know why, but it is not uncommon.
It's an interesting choice. I'll give him that. Especially with Sheik.
Yeah. Where would you think Sheik would go for a starter against Peach?
Honestly, probably anywhere but here. You're going to get your choice because Peach is most likely going to strike Yoshi's, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you probably get your choice of striking this stage as Sheik, and then most likely... I guess this and Fountain, so you have Battlefield or Dreamland. No, you're going to keep that. So
Yeah.
You'd always have Battlefield or Fountain. I don't know why.
Exactly. I mean, it is a best of 5, so it could just be a meta or something like that where... I still remember that Mewtwo King SFAT set where SFAT took Mewtwo King to FD as a counter pick, and it's just like, you know, it's a meta kind of because you can't go back and you want to get out of the way, but like, I don't know. I mean, FD isn't that bad of a pick again for Sheik against Peach, but Sheik does like platforms to be able to needle off of and get like shield drop fairs, shield drop up airs, that kind of stuff. But I mean, we are seeing Birdman do very well so far.
He's doing a great job of walling him out. When he gets his normally a move that could be punchable, like that nair or something that, you know, not quite just the lowest nair, he just throws a needle immediately after and snuffs Peach dash attack. So really smart.
Also, something I do want to notice about Birdman, you can't put the camera on him, but he plays the controller backwards.
Yes, upside down.
Upside down, yeah. And I mean, there are a lot of different ways to hold the controller. We've seen Javi hold the controller like it's an arcade stick.
Yep.
Birdman likes to hold it the other way. I don't really know the story behind it. Ooh.
I actually do. So
do you do?
Yeah,
okay.
I do.
I'm ready for this.
I'm curious what it is for anyone else that does it, because I know there are other players that do it. But Birdman told me that when he was younger, his hands were too small for holding a GameCube controller normally. So flipping it upside down actually helped him hold it. So he's decided to never change it.
I see.
But that was actually one of the first pieces of advice I gave him was maybe you should consider changing your grip just because it's harder to grab like that naturally, right? And you play Sheik.
I mean, if you're thinking of characters where it's not as important to grab, you're thinking like Falco, you know, maybe, I don't know if really up to Samus maybe.
Sure.
But Sheik, I mean, it's kind of dominated by grab, right? Because you're staying grounded for the majority of the time.
Yep. That LZ button's pretty good. I'll say that.
But he's able to make it work. I mean, he's in the losers round. He's in the losers game to get out in the top 32.
Absolutely. Yeah, the biggest thing. I mean, if he's doing a great job at. I mean, this might be just a meta thing where he does that needle immediately after an aerial or something like that, right? Something else he might be able to do instead of either of those choices is just a boost grab. So if he's trying to call out Blendtec's movement, right? So Blendtec's movement is being called out currently by Birdman doing an aerial, then a needle, right, to bait him in. So you could just beat that and just boost grab past it all, right? I haven't seen any of that, but I'd kind of like to see some of that instead. It's really good against Peach. Any grab is really good against Peach.
Yes. So we're going to Fountain as Blendtec's counter, which we speculated could be a good stage for Sheik, but you never know. I mean, it's largely, what's the word I'm looking for? It's largely due to like player preference.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I mean, it is a Peach thing to kind of like go off stage and just continue with aerials, and get him off the side. But it's not like Sheik has that many kill off the top options.
No.
So.
And I mean, the top of the stage is 1% higher than Battlefield, right? So it's like you don't really lose much. You just have a shorter side.
Yeah. Good
grab. That's something I was going to say at the beginning of the other set is let Peach hit your shield. Just shield grab her. If she's going to hit it unsafely, she's got so many choices to hit it safely. Don't like.
Assuming your shield is not getting down smashed.
Yes.
In which case you need some top elite play wave dash out of shield into some other conversion.
Absolutely.
But you only have like 15, 20 frames of cooldown after the hitboxes are done. So it is what it is.
Great up air strings. Down smash takes him off stage. Reverse nair. Tricks him up with a little bit. Birdman tries to up air him.
That was pretty impressive, like ledge coverage from Blendtec. He was able to get back on and back off.
Yes.
I mean, it's all about regaining invincibility against Sheik. You don't want to get hit by the up B, and you always know Sheik wants to go to ledge ideally.
Yes.
So
much
that's gonna be
ending
the game
lag.
plan.
First dash check of the game.
Was it? I mean, he's able to capitalize off of it a little bit.
Good.
Maybe
Keep
can
him.
convert off this. Doesn't get hit by the down tilt.
Gets a little greedy, honestly, with those down tilts. It's like your grabs can do the same thing. I will say this. So these guys are all champagne. So these are both champagne, and Slop has been champagne. They like to scrap. They like to just hit each other.
I don't know why, but last top 2, Champagne kind of got messed up.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I don't know the results exactly, but I mean, judging from what has happened so far,
yes,
it doesn't look like they're doing too hot again this tournament. But you never know what could happen in top 32.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll just have to see. Didn't get the upper follow-up. That's normally like Blendtec's main follow-up right there, or Peach just in general, but was not able to get it right there. Here we go again, though.
That should be it. Ooh, gets a slightly not strong enough hit.
This right here is going to determine game 2.
This is where you know the Peach is going to be scared, right? She's going to be shielding. She might be floating. Go for the grabs.
Nice. Wow. I mean, if you need a kill there, but I mean, I believe it was a little. If Blendtec was able to still be able to float above that, he wouldn't have gotten hit by the down smash. That could have been game.
Yep.
But instead was able to get the kill off.
That's why it's dangerous. I mean, if you grab or just kind of wait it out, wait something just to punish, you're not in such a bad position if you down smash.
Yeah. Back to Fountain. Don't know if this is like a I think I should have won this game kind of thing, or if he really just thinks that this is the best counter. But he did look pretty good. His movement was looking pretty good. He was able to get some platform follow-ups, but I mean, it looks like Birdman's getting just as many follow-ups as Blendtec has been getting.
Yeah. Yeah, the biggest thing I think about when people go back to a stage is I executed my game plan. It just didn't work out.
Birdman was not very happy about not being able to grab ledge right there. He died at 6%, but we'll see if he could even it up right here. Here we go. Here's the camera.
There we go. That's exactly what we needed.
See, I mean, I'm in Champagne. People always try to speculate how he does it, how he holds the controller. Nobody really knows.
Well, it's the secret. I know I said this earlier. The reason why he did it, but the true secret is that there's a guy in the with a wave bird hanging out in the back. Michael is off in the corner. I don't know if we can see him right now, but he actually has a wave bird. So
wow. I mean, I would say it's very impressive, but at the same time, I don't know how much it affects his play.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes him better or worse, but I mean, I can't really speak from experience on me trying to play backwards.
Yeah, I mean, it's unique. It's whether, I mean, if you're his opponent, you look at it, you're like, what the heck am I looking at here?
You just get distracted by your opponent's antics.
Yes, it's pretty good though. Birdman's gotten a lot better the last year for sure.
Nice forward tilt. I don't expect many forward tilts from Peach, but
no, it's a pretty good tech chase against Spaceys actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that down tilt that Birdman just put out a second ago, like I said earlier, if you were to swap out those down tilts for grabs, you're getting these. You're just hitting the shields.
Pretty good edge guard right here. Yeah, very good sequence right there.
Reverse nair.
Birdman is not afraid to switch to Zelda. This is something I've realized playing him, like, and he will stay too, like, just to kind of like, I mean, he is up 2-0. So like I see the desire right here not to switch.
Like why not? It's
exactly.
Pretty funny.
And
there you go.
Take it right there.
Wow, and he takes it.
Okay. Well, can't speak. Can't blame him for it. Nice needle to grab right there. Get a quick 30%.
Yeah, Blendtec's also not a super hold down Peach down smash kind of thing, but this is where the grab comes into play. I mean, if you just start grabbing, spamming the grab against holding down Peach, It's pretty hard to deal with.
So right now we're seeing Blendtec starting to turn it around a little bit, but I mean it seemed like Birdman has dominated this past stock.
He also threw that first stock away.
Yeah, he did.
Takes it. Smart choice by the Nair.
I'm hoping for the sake of Blendtec that he's able to make it out top 32. This is his last tournament TOing Hop because he is graduating this May. So
yeah,
hopefully we can see a little turnaround. Just control center stage. Make sure you don't overcommit on anything.
Perfect. Hits all the needles.
Hit every single one of them. Nice follow up.
Surprised that didn't kill.
It did not cover roll away, but I believe he still probably could have gotten a follow-up off of it. So now it is 2-1 Birdman. I can imagine he would go to, not Dreamland.
If I had to guess, it would be Battlefield.
Battlefield?
Battlefield or Yoshi's are going to be my call.
Yeah.
I mean, those were the grab follow-ups kill so early, so I just haven't seen any. I've seen a couple grabs, but not the abuse that it can be.
Is this nut button like a thing?
Yes.
I haven't asked about this.
Oh, we gotta save it.
We have a nut button on the commentator desk, and I've been looking at it, and I haven't really. I don't know. I don't know what it's there for. But
there will be a time in which you just know. You know it's time to hit the nut button. I haven't seen it yet.
It was almost with O'Reilly's like 5th up forward smash.
Oh, it was close.
Almost with the Falcon kick,
yep.
But I think if he would have killed off the Falcon kick, maybe then.
Yeah, if he
but
would have hit him with like a Vro zone or something like that, I would have.
Or if he hit that Falcon punch.
Yes, yes.
But back to the set.
Down smash a little greedy, just kind of hanging back.
Just a little bit. I mean, okay, this is some sort of frame data, but Peach's regular get up, I believe under 100%. You only have really 5 frames of vulnerability.
Really?
In between like invincibility getting up and being able to shield. I believe you only have 5 to 10 frames of being able to get up. So it is a very small frame window, but I mean, you're still at a very disadvantaged position. You're at the corner of the stage. You're most likely going to shield, or you could try to down smash out of it, but you can't really jump up float because you're going to get covered there.
Yes.
So it's just a matter of like how smart you're going to space yourself and bait and see what you can do.
Birdman cleared up that last stock with a falling up air. Interesting. Gets a weak hit, or excuse me, strong hit down there.
Don't know if Blendtec wanted to cover ledge or get on ledge there or not, but either way, he was in a very awkward position getting back on stage, and now he's getting punished a little bit for it.
Wow, he did not die. I'm amazed.
It's that reverse controller hold DI. Maybe that's the key to perfect DI.
It might be.
Because he has been having very good DI so far. He hasn't been getting comboed much this whole set, and his survival DI has been pretty impressive so far.
Good air dodge. Kind of just escapes Peach's wrath right under that platform.
That's the thing I kind of noticed with like normal players and advanced players. It's like you have people who will just use their recovery moves, but people who air dodge and do it effectively, like that's kind of the difference maker between winning games and losing games. It's all about keeping your stocks.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
that's kind of something. I mean, that's kind of something to think about in terms of how much both Blendtec and Birdman are using their recoveries.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Blendtec do the same thing earlier, right?
Yeah.
I think we did an O'Reilly set. Stitch.
And tosses it.
Second stitch of the set, I believe.
I think it was last. It was the O'Reilly set because he was doing the, what was it called?
Knitting,
and wasn't able to get it off.
So this is actually a pretty close game, even though that Birdman essentially started with 3 stocks.
It's needle.
Just hold ledge.
That needle was a difference maker, but now it's looking like it's putting in Blendtec's opportunity to kill. Might see a game 5 opportunity if he's able to get some extra credit right here.
It's possible. Virtually the same game, or excuse me, same part of the game more or less. Close. Just one exchange away from clearing it up.
Still living, getting his float back and landing on stage. Oh, he's able to get an opportunity right there. Great follow-up. Oh, able to get 44%. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
You take that when you're at 150.
54.
That's pretty good.
Especially as Peach, because now you're able to get some more follow-ups, get some tech chase opportunities maybe off platforms. Hopefully not get grabbed by Sheik.
Spot touch down smash.
Yes.
Reverse fair.
Not able to get a conversion off of that.
Yeah, all the conventional things that I've been thinking about is Sheik. I mean, Birdman just hasn't been doing. However, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just some things are just different.
That was a very impressive turnaround.
Yes.
Was able to get some very good follow-ups, very good.
Just edge guards.
Edge guards specifically,
he kept
yes.
Him away. He kept them away.
He's starting to hold ledge a little more. Is able to pressure Birdman either getting on stage or needling him, and that kind of stuff, and going back to battlefield.
I just love Blendtec's placement under the platform, right? It's like he's not giving up too much stage. He's kind of just keeping like aware.
Not able to get a follow-up off that dash attack. Once you get that dash attack, that's when everything turns around for Peach.
Yes.
Nice. Nice, there we go.
Yeah, for someone in chat right now, if you know, I'd love to know the percent that people can CC Sheik's down tilt at, and just against Peach specifically for now, but I'm pretty sure it's high. So that's kind of like the reasoning I say that you should probably grab. Nair trades and wins. Interesting. First time that Birdman has a lead, I believe, in the last 2 games.
I believe so. If anything, it was a very slight lead before, but yeah.
This is a good one. This is a good lead.
Blendtec has definitely been dominating these past 2 games. Get back on stage pretty easily, I would say, because he had that turnip.
Yep. I'd change back. There you go.
He knows better now. He knows better.
He might have been able to, but is it worth it, is the thought.
All right, we'll see. Ooh, nice down smash. Again, great DI. He's not able to get stuck on that. Granted, he did fall down into down smash, but still, he's not. I haven't seen many down smashes get, picked up a lot of damage.
Sure.
However, he was able to rack up 94% just like that. Yeah, I don't think he's taken a percent yet this stock.
No.
Get him off stage again. See what he could do with this.
That's rough.
He was facing the wrong way anyway.
He was.
I mean, the air dodge was a little questionable.
Gets the
nice down tilt. I don't know what it is about Peach's down tilt, but I mean when it hits, it looks so strong, especially at high percent.
Yes.
Because you have so many frames of hit, like you could just take your time and just hit him with a forward air or something like that. It's evened up at 2 stocks apiece now. Game 5.
Pretty close. Ooh, no follow up there. Kind of just kept away a little bit. Like there's not a lot you have to fear. That was good. I'm
just seeing the spacing battle right here, just seeing who can get in first, and it's very interesting. I mean, that was a very basic, I would say, approach. It's just approach Nair on shield, down smash, but it was able to work effectively, and now it's still evened up. Nice Nair, get him off the stage.
Wow, great choice by Birdman to go on the stage rather than the ledge.
No follow-up.
Barely.
Oh, able to fall off onto the center stage, but gets hit by another down smash, hits him off stage again, see what he can do. Another down smash. That get up down smash has been definitely the difference maker right now, because he keeps hitting him back off stage. And see if he can get back on stage again. Another reverse Nair. He just keeps going. Could play this game forever.
All right. We have a last stock for Birdman.
Last tourney stock.
That's right. Down. Yep.
Not really good follow-up.
That is, see, and that's just what I want every stock. Ooh. Don't fight so hard.
Should not have approached that float right there.
Wow, that movement was actually nuts.
Nice grab. I cannot believe he got that grab. Wow. And the fact that he even attempted the shield grab in the first place, like he's on last stock right now.
Yes.
Ledge grab. No reverse Nair right there. Ooh, nice shield drop. That right there.
Barely. Does not kill.
If it killed, that could have been right now. Yeah, now it's last stock. Tourney stock for both of them. Game 5.
I think this is the first Game 5 we've seen.
I believe so. The rest of them went to Game 4, I believe.
Yes.
Nice shield drop again. He's able to get some damage off. Good spacing.
Yep.
Not able to get 17% off the needles, unfortunately, but still on the stuck on the platforms a little bit.
Oh, that's a grab.
Nothing there. Just opting for safe options right here. Not overcommitting on anything. Not able to get anything out of shield. And there's a down smash.
That should be it.
Ooh. Okay, get up down smash. Just keep rinse and repeat.
Wow.
Wow, that was I believe that was a reverse 3-0.
It was.
Wow.
I mean, great job to both players.
Yes.
Blendtec, great job running the tournament, getting out of bracket.
he might have heard me say, I hope he's able to make top 32 in the last tournament.
He's
and
like,
now
thank you for the power.
He just turned on the jets. And
well, he actually punished with down smash.
He did.
He did. He's like hitting the shield, and then he's like, I'm going to spin the dress. And it worked.
Exactly.
So